you want to start?
Okay. Talk more on how young people, see what social cohesion means, what integration means, and what peace building means. So you young people, I'm putting a challenge to you that what action do you want to take? You can start from your classroom, you can start from your family, you can start on your street, you can start in your community. Take any form of action to make sure that you are bettering the cause of humanity.
My chapter is about upholding universal human rights. What is human rights? What is peace? What is security? We would all end up with one definition. Even if we would use different words to describe it, I think we would all say it's the values that we respect, and it's the values that we want to be respected.
So I was in charge of chapter 3, which is education, safeguarding and primary prevention. We're having a conversation, we're having a dialogue. You teach the teacher in a way also.
Civil society all over the world is very important because it establishes the social norms that end up impacting politics and policy. And that is why it's very important for people like us to reclaim public spaces from extremist messaging. And the society should have this cross-sectional, cross-pollination of ideas fighting extremism.
The chapter highlights the role of religious leaders. The 78th minute, when the loudest sound I've ever heard, and when I looked at my left-hand side, all I could see was a huge dark smoke. Looking on my right-hand side, the girls that we were enjoying the game with were all in pieces.
The reason why I wrote the chapter was to find an answer to the question, what can be done in a situation when young people are getting manipulated by extremist groups. We don't have a political agenda. We are not working because we gain money for the work we do. We only want to help you because we don't want you to suffer.
In 2011, I survived a terrorist attack there by Anders Behring Breivik. This has always been an obsession of mine, trying to make the world more accepting of diversity.
Addressing grievances and instability.
If there's an existing conflict in your country or in your community, or some specific conflict that you identify with, you have to approach it with something called empathy.
Behind every terrorist, especially the young terrorists we have today, there is a story, there is a human being who has been driven to that point because of these push and pull factors.
Disengagement, rehabilitation, and reintegration. I can see artists contributing to the psychosocial counseling, whether it's through art therapy or through writing, and as an entry point to get young fighters to talk about their experiences.
Social innovation could be defined as a creative solution for a social problem. So the value of extremely together is one of the most important values in our world, which is solidarity.